Hello everyone, so this is me, your professor behind the screen, in front of the screen of our online class in Managerial Economics. So, let's start the class. Ganito lang tayo lagi sa klase. Okay, so Introduction to Managerial Economics. This is Module 1. So, syempre, before we go to deeper topics, dun muna tayo sa intro. Okay? So, first, we define economics. Alam ko may economics kayo nung ABM kayo. So, we defined economics as how to satisfy the unlimited wants and needs of humanity. Yung walang katapusang pangangailangan ng tao gamit ang limited or scarce resources. Hindi sila magkatugma. Isang unlimited at isang limited. Paano natin susolusyonan yung problema? The gap, or what you call scarcity. That is what economics tries to answer or tries to give solution. To lessen the gap between the unlimited and limited. Okay, so it's dealing with scarcity and the wants and needs. Okay, economics also comes from the Greek word oikonomia, meaning household or management. Okay, so ang nagpasimuno niya ng first concept niya is si Aristotle, pero he is not the father of economics. The father of economics is Adam Smith. Then we go to the two branches of economics. So we have microeconomics and macroeconomics. Micro, maliit, it deals with the smallest details in the economy. Okay, like for example, demand and supply. Analysis ng pagbili mo, ang pagbili mo ng product, that's demand, yung kagustuhan mo magkaroon ng product, and then the supply is how the manufacturing firms provide your demand. Kung paano the negocios provide your demand. So, that's micro. Okay, when you say macro, mas malaki siya sa micro. Na macro deals with kabuuan. Okay, unemployment, inflation, what else? Consumption, investment, GDP, GNP. Okay, alam ko narinig yun na yun. Okay, that's macroeconomics. Okay, ay ma'am, wala naman sa two branches of economics yung managerial economics. Kasi managerial is level up. Pinagsama mo yung dalawang konsepto na yon into making decisions for the company. Okay? Kaya siya managerial economics. So, let's define it properly. Okay? Managerial economics helps manager recognize how economic forces affect organizations and describe the economic consequences of managerial behavior. Okay? It also helps in decision making. It links economic concepts. Okay? Ganito lang yan. You use the economic concepts, pag-aaralan mo yon, you'll be sensitive of everything that happens sa country, sa micro and macroeconomic concepts ng Pilipinas, and then as a manager or as a CPA that deals with managerial positions, or you were given a task to explain how to solve a managerial problem, one of your considerations would be economics. So when you apply economics in making managerial decisions, that's when you use managerial economics. Ganun lang. Next, we have it's a discipline. So, kaya natin pinag-aaralan. It's a discipline that combines economic theory with managerial practice. And it tries to bridge the gap between the problems of logic. Okay? So, for example, ngayong COVID-19, and you're a manufacturer of, let's say you're Maybelline, you're a manufacturer of cosmetics. as a manager of production, will you still produce the same quantity of lipsticks that you produced last year when there was no pandemic, knowing that everyone naka-face mask lang? So, parang hanggang dito lang. Ito lang ang kita. Will you still manufacture that kind of quantity? Kung ako yun, I'll consider the pandemic. Hindi. Why? Sayang. Sayang eh. So, anong gagawin ko? I'll just manufacture mascara. Padadamihin ko ang production ko ng mascara, ng eyeliner, ng mga eyeshadow, pakilay-kilay na lang. Yan. Okay? Kasi it will be the new trend. Why? Lahat naka-face mask. So, why need the lipstick? Ano? Okay? So, pwede pa yung mga yung mga tawag dun, yung mga ano ba to? Nawala na sa isip. Yung mga foundation, pwede pa siya. Pero nag-smudge siya sa iyong Anyway, so ganun siya. You consider the pandemic an economic factor in making the decision of not manufacturing more lipsticks, but in manufacturing more mascaras, more eyebrow liners, and more eyeliners and eyeshadows. Okay? Next, you go to Managerial Economics helps manager arrive. So, paulit-ulit lang yung kanyang definition. Okay, it's relevant to the management of government agencies, cooperatives, schools, hospitals, museums. Okay? Ngayon mo nagagamit yung managerial economics. Ngayon, that there's a pandemic. For example, government agencies. What did they do? Because wala nang pera ang Pilipinas. That's an economic concept. The government is spending more ngayon because there's a pandemic. So, what the government did was, tinanggal nila yung mga job orders. Okay, yung status is job order sa work. Tinanggal muna nila, and ang pinapasahod lang nila is yung matagal na sa trabaho in the government. Okay? It's unfair. Yeah. Walang pera eh. Okay? So, that's an economic concept. That's in decision making ginamit. Okay? Cooperative schools. May pandemic. So, what did the schools did? Online class. Okay? So, like that. Ganun lang yan. Okay? Mamahirap ba ang man-econ? No, it's not that hard. And it's as in the board exam. And it's, for me, nung nag-board exam ako, it's just a bonus question. Yabang. Okay, anyway. So, nature of managerial economics. So, management, yung pinanggalingan ng word niya, managerial management, siya po yung guidance, leadership, and control of the efforts of a group of people towards some common objective. So, may objective ka when you direct the people, when you lead them, and when you control the production, the operations of the business towards that goal. Ang ginagawa mo is management. Okay? So, sabi ni Kuntz and Odell, it's actually the creation and maintenance of internal environment in an enterprise where individuals are working together in groups, can perform efficiently and effectively towards attainment of group goals. Lahat yan is towards attainment of goals, objectives. Okay? So, we have management is actually coordination. So, when you are coordinating or when you're doing a task as a team, you're actually managing. Okay? That's coordination. It's an ongoing process. It's a purposive process. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng ginagawa mo should have a purpose towards the goal. Hindi yung basta na lang, okay, punta tayong mall. Ganun. Wala lang. Window shopping. Group effort. Okay? The art of getting things done for other people. Okay? Not by other people, for other people. Okay? It's management. Then, you have economics. So, na-discuss ko siya kanina. It's primarily engaged in answering and providing answers sa fundamental problem, which is scarcity. Sabi, facts of life, human wants and needs are virtually unlimited and insatiable. Ibig sabihin, walang katapusan. Okay? Economic resources to satisfy these human demands are limited. So, ang tao, ang wants and needs niya hindi natatapos. Hindi ka natatapos kumain. Tingnan mo, mamaya kakain ka uli. Okay? Nananawa ka lang, pero hindi ka tinatamad kumain. Ano? Okay, however, yung pagkain niya sa bahay, limited lang. Pag inubos mo ngayon, papagalitan ka pa ni mommy, or daddy, or ni guardian, or na sarili mo kasi nagda-diet ka. Okay? Anyway, that's the reality. And economics wants to lessen the gap between unlimited and limited and answer problems related to scarcity. Okay? So we have 3 choice questions. Okay? First is what to produce and how to produce it. So, una, this is the first question. Tanggalin niyo yung and how to produce. Yung what to produce muna. What to produce, demand theory guides the manager in the selection of goods and services for production. So, ano yung produce ko? Like, for example, yung kanina, yung sa Maybelline. You have to consider the type of goods and services they are likely to purchase in the current period. Okay? If you can shift, Maybelline, if you can shift from cosmetics to making face masks that are may designer label or maganda siyang tingnan, why not? That's the type of goods na bibili ngayon. Okay? Huwag mo nang ipilit yung iyong mask-proof na lipstick, di naman makikita. Okay? Factors influencing the consumption of a particular good or service. Yan yung economic theory niya. Why produce more lipstick when there's a pandemic and naka-face mask lahat? And then the effect of change in these factors on the demand of that particular good or service. Nag-face mask lahat. So, mag-ship yung need ng mga tao. They just need the foundation, the eyeliner, yung pampaganda ng mata area over here. And then, they don't need here. Pwede na lang kung mag-produce ka ng face mask na may butas dito. Hindi naman talaga butas yung see-through. Yung lips. Okay? Yung umulit lang siya. Okay? Knowledge of demand elasticities helps in setting up of prices in context. Ang ginagamit dito is demand forecasting. What to produce. So, demand forecasting is, for example, ano ang mas mabili ngayon? Face mask. Face shield. Lalo na yung face shield na ganun. Face shield. Yun ang produce ko. Ba't ako magpo-produce ng ng mga bagay na mas prone yung tao na hindi bilhin. Okay? Kung ako, magtatayo ako ng sari-sari store. Diga? Magtatayo ako ng medical supply store. Mga ganun, yung mga in-demand ngayon. Okay? So, that's demand forecasting. Iniisip mo kung alin yung mas maraming bibiling product. Mas maraming bibili sa product mo. For example, ikaw ay bigasan, never ka mawawalan ng consumers kahit tumaas ang presyo ng bigas. Lalo at Pilipino. Mamamatay pag walang rice. Diba? Hindi naman talaga mamamatay. It's not Filipino-like pag walang rice. You're not Asian if you don't eat rice. Charot, stereotyping. Anyway, so how to produce goods and services. So after you made the decision what to produce, paano mo naman i-produce ngayon? Are you going to resell? Okay? Or are you going to manufacture? Kaya mo bang gumawa ng face mask? If you have that talent, good. If you don't have, you can resell. How to produce? Okay? Decisions are made with regard to the purchase of items ranging from raw materials to capital equipment. So, raw materials, for example, you're going to produce mask. Kailangan mo yung material ng mask. That's raw mats. And then, capital requirement. Ano kailangan mo? Sewing machine or whatever. yung mga gagamitin to produce the materials. Okay? Then, for whom it should be produced. So, kanino? Bakit ka nagpo-produce ng face mask? For who? For everyone. As of the moment, for everyone. Pero, if you have a specific target market in mind, for example, will you produce face mask with the target market sa isip mo ay yung mga frontliners na gawa sa tela? No. You need to produce clinically tested and yung pang medical professionals talaga na mask. Hindi pwede yung tela lang. Okay? So, isipin mo, kanino ka siya produce? So, for example, you're going to start a business. Sinong target market ko? I'm going to start a clothing line. Sinong target market ko? Mga babae ba? Mga lalaki? Kung mga babae, ages what? Matanda? Teenagers? Adults? Bata? Pag lalaki ba? Anong gusto? Yung astig? Yung simple? Yung smart type? Oh, smart. Okay? So, ganon. Next. Scope of Managerial Economics. So, we have 4 groups. Okay? So, una, resource allocation, demand and supply, inventory and queuing problem, and pricing problems and investment problems. So, isa-isa natin. So, we have resource allocation. Alam kasi natin na scarce yung resources natin. So, for example, your manufacturing firm. Will I allot mas malaki ba ang budget ko for the production department kung saan nandun yung direct labor? Okay? Or kay human resource department ko ibibigay lahat ng budget ko or majority of the budget kasi HR sila. Ganun ba yung proper resource allocation? No. You have to budget your money according to, when it comes to salaries, according to kung gaano kalaki yung department na yon at kung the nature of their work. For example, sa production, kung ako yung manager, sa production ko, pagtutuunan ng pansin yung salary. Why? Because the business will not run when there's no one producing the product. Okay? So, yan. Wow. Okay? So, this include production, programming, problem of transportation, etc. Yun yung mga tools na ginagamit. So, production programming, kunwari your San Miguel Corporation, kanino ko ibibigay yung mas malaking resource allocation as of today. For example, we know that San Miguel is also manufacturing ngayon ng alcohol. Okay, they stop producing liquor. Okay, hindi naman talaga totally stop. They reduce the number of production of liquor and then they put up one of the departments for, nagtayo sila ng manufacturing for alcohol kasi alam nila na more people will need alcohol today because there's a pandemic. There's resource allocation. So, ibinawas nila dun sa liquor manufacturing nila or sa liquor production nila, binigay nila sa ibang product. Resource allocation. O kaya naman, doon sa magnolia nila, from liquor, binawasan, binigay sa kanila magnolia chicken. Kasi, mas maraming tao ang kailangan ng pagkain ngayon. Hindi naman talaga kailangan ng pagkain. Yung kailangan, there is a stable supply of food, lalo't may pandemic. Okay? That's resource allocation. Inventory and queuing problems. So, sa inventory problems involve decisions about holding of optimal levels of stocks. Ngayon, for example, ikaw yung marami ka mag-produce, biglang nagka-pandemic, biglang nag-ECQ, bawal, hindi ka essential good, bawal mag-deliver pag hindi essential good. Saan may stock? May warehouse ka. Ang problema, mabubulok yung iyong produkto or stagnant lang siya doon sa warehouse. That's an inventory problem. Okay? Babayad ka doon sa warehouse pero wala kang kinikitang pera. Why? Because there's a pandemic. Managerial Economics tells you hindi to mabibili while there's a pandemic, while there's ECQ. Kailan lang to pwedeng mabili? Once nag-GCQ na, or pwede na uli ako mag-deliver sa mga retailers ko, sa mga resellers ko. Ganon. So, that's problem. Inventory problem. Pag ikaw essential good, for example, and you're giving up your product is perishable, you don't have a warehouse, you have a big refrigerator. Okay? Mama, yung mga farmers, yeah. Yung mga farmers kasi, they have what you call warehouse din, pero hindi siya kagaya nung sa malalaking kumpanya. Okay? So, inventory problem nila yun. Paano i-stock yun? No. Okay? These decisions are taken by considering demand and supply conditions. Demand and supply is microeconomics. Queuing problems involve decisions about installation of additional machines or hiring of extra labor in order to balance the business loss by not undertaking these activities. For example, ngayong pandemic, anong ginawa ng most of the companies? Nagbawas ng tauhan. Queuing problems. Why? Because bumaba ang sales nila, wala silang mapasahod, and they just need the skeletal force and a small amount of labor para to produce the reduced production levels nila. Hanggang na lang yun. So, ano nangyari? Marami ang unemployed. 17%. That's high. 17%. For example, we are 100 million Filipinos. 17% walang trabaho. Compute. Okay? So, another example of queuing problems is, will you procure a machine na can do the work for you, or will you hire a laborer, human power or machine? That's queuing problem. Okay? Next, pricing problems. Fixing prices for the products of the firm is an important part of the decision making. Lagi naman. Why? Because if you give the correct price, magiging competitive advantage mo siya. Okay? You know what competitive advantage is? That's your edge. Okay, bakit ka binibili ng mga tao? That's your edge. For example, anong edge ni Jollibee? Yung mascot? Hindi. Because ang edge nila is more on Filipino cuisine sila. Filipino culture. Anong edge ni McDo? Coffee. Charot. Yeah, yun yung competitive advantage nila. Okay? So, yung dalawa, yung pinanggit ko, Jollibee and McDo, may pricing problems ba sila? They set the bar ng prices in the fast food industry. Hindi nyo ba pansin? Pag nagtaas si Jollibee, magtataas si McDo. Pag nagbaba si McDo, magbababa si Jollibee. We'll discuss that in market environments. Okay? Next, investment problems. So, this one is more on investment. Okay? So, ang problema mo, may pera ka. Saan mo invest? Okay? O kaya naman, bigla ka nawala ng pera, ang dami mong investment, alin doon ang i-give up mo? Investment problems. Okay? Are you going to invest in a new capital, or are you going to invest in sa companies, or are you going to get more sources of fund? Lipstick ko lang. Segue. Miss ko na kasi mag-discuss sa klase. Alam niyo mga estudyante ko ngayon. Before pala. Ganito lang ko. Baka kayo nagugulat ha. Ganito lang talaga ako. Kahit tanong mo sa kanila. Okay? Theory of the firm. A business model where people are directly involved, which includes customers, stockholders, management, employees, and suppliers. So, ito yung nangyayari sa isang firm. Kaya nga, theory of the firm. What happens in the firm? Ano yung culture ng firm? Ano ba yung ginagawa nila? So, they are actually grupo sila ng mga tao, customers, stockholders, management, employees, and suppliers. Lahat sila, they they are part of the firm. Kasi kung walang customer, walang bibili. So, kung walang stockholder, walang mamumuhunan. Kung walang management, abay, sino magpapatakbo? Kung walang empleyado, lalo na. Kung walang supplier, ano pagbebenta ko? Okay? That's the theory of the firm. So, it also involves scarce resources, raw materials, payment of taxes, employment opportunity, lahat ng tungkol sa firm. Okay? So, here's the big deal about it. Nung simula, kauna-unahan, ang tradisyon sa isang kumpanya is what you call profit maximization. Ang gusto lang nila is lumaki yung kanilang profit. Uso ba yung corporate responsibility before? Maybe in some companies, but it's not a priority. Profit maximization. Ang tumaas ang profit. Yun lang ang gusto ko. Tumaas ang profit. The goal is to gain profit and maximize profit. Profit maximization. That's the traditional trend. Nagkaroon ng problema. Marami ang scandal, accounting scandal, because they would like to make the financial statements na malaki ang kanilang profit. There are also opportunities for fraud because management, magkaiba kasi ang stockholders are the may-ari of the company. The managers are those who just manage the company but they are not the owners of the company. So, magkaibang goal silang dalawa. Si manager, pag ang salary niya, ang bonuses niya is performance-based, performance-wise, gusto nilang tumaas ang profit at any cost. So, pwedeng mandaya ng FS, that's one. Pwedeng magpasahod ako ng hindi tama to cut expenses. Pwede din namang takbuhan ko yung taxes ko para less expenses. That's the birth of problems because of those are the problems given birth by profit maximization. Gahaman. Negosyo lang. Okay? So, walang personalan, negosyo lang. Ganun. Okay? Ngayon, nag-iba yung trend. Kasi, nag-iba yung gusto ng tao. Gusto nila yung kumpanyang may puso. Gusto nila yung kumpanyang they value the employees, they value the environment, they help the community. Yun ang gusto nila. Tinanakilik nila yung mga produkto ngayon ng mga ganong companies. Pero yung mga companies na nagka-issue, okay, may mga empleyado silang may issues, canceled. Kaya ngayon, San Miguel Corporation is one of the companies na tinatangkilik because sila yung unang sumagot sa call na they are a private firm, kumikita sila ng pera na malaki, why not tumulong sila ng marami sa kapwa? Kaya marami ngayon tangkilikin ng San Miguel products. Hindi lang alak sila, maraming subsidiary si San Miguel. You can search that sa kanilang, this is not paid advertisement. You can search that sa kanilang website. Okay? So, yun. Ang tawag doon, when you become involved in helping in corporate social responsibilities, what you are doing is actually value maximization. Okay? Or what you call wealth maximization. Okay? Medyo magastos in doing value maximization kasi pinagaganda mo yung image ng company. Okay? Nilalagyan mo siya ng puso, pero ayaw siya malimit ng managers, ayaw ng owners because magastos. Okay? Medyo magastos siya, pero walang magagawa kasi ang tinatangkilik ng tao is yung may pusong kumpanya. So, you have to sacrifice some of your profits, for this, for value maximization. So, yun yung value of the firm. Kino-compute yan. Present value of the firm's expected future net cash flows. So, yun. Okay? Next. Ba't ba nauuna yung laman kesa dun sa... Okay? So, constraints. Ano yung limitations nitong theory of... constraints nito. Ano yung problema na encounter ng theory of the firms? Una, limited availability of essential inputs such as skilled labor, raw materials. Yun. Yung limited resources. Hindi ka kaagad makakita ng skill, yung hinahanap mong empleyado na saswak sa posisyon. Ang makukuha mo lang is yung malapit. Raw materials, energy, specialized machinery, and warehouse space. Ganun din. Okay? So, kahit anong gawin sa firm mo, kung wala talagang yung hinahanap mong sakto, doon ka na sa malapit. Decision can also be constrained by contractual requirements. For example, yung mga kontrata mo sa empleyado. Okay? Sabi mo, hanggang dito lang, napirmahan niya yung kontrata, hanggang dito lang yung gagawin niya. Pero biglang may umalis sa kumpanya, gusto mong, siya muna yung sumalo yung gagawin ng iba. Ngayon, pinaglaban nung empleyado na, sabi mo sa kontrata, hanggang dito lang tayo. Inflexibility. Walang flexibility. Limited flexibility sa worker. Okay? That's constraint. Ang gagawin mo. Hindi mo pwedeng pilitin. Sabi sa obligations of contracts. Okay? Legal restrictions which affect both production and marketing activities can also play an important role in managerial decisions. Legal restrictions. Okay, bawal kang gusto magpasahod, do not make pasahod na below minimum wage. Legal restrictions. Okay? So, ngayong pandemic considered, bawal kang magtanggal ng trabahador nang hindi ka nagbabayad ng severance pay or yung pag umalis sa kumpanya, hindi naman niya gusto, kailangan mo siyang bayaran. Compensation. Okay? Next. Limitations of theory of the firm. Research shows that vigorous competition typically forces managers to seek value maximization. Kung parehas kayo na tinatangkilik ng tao, anong pinagkaiba nyo? Meron. That's what value maximization aims. Yun yung aim ng value maximization. Yung maging iba ka sa pinakamalapit mong competitor by putting heart sa company. And competition in the capital markets forces managers to seek value maximization in their financing decisions as well. So, magpapa-team building ba ako o titipidin ko na lang ang Christmas party? Yun. So, magpa-team building ka, magpa-Christmas party ka. Bakit? Na-enjoy ng mga empleyado mo. Mamaya, ma-realize nila, ay, ang kumpanya pala namin, mabait sa empleyado, magiging loyal ako dito. When you have happy and loyal employees, okay na yung negosyo mo eh. Kapag kayo naging negosyante, yun lagi ang titingnan nyo. Huwag nyo maliitin ang empleyado. Okay? Because they will make or break your company. Okay? So, yun. Next, managers who pursue their own interests instead of stockholders' interests run the risk of losing their jobs. So, magkaiba ang gusto malimit na managers. Gusto nila, profit maximization. Ang gusto ng stockholder, tumaas yung stock value nila by pagagandahin yung image ng company. Magkaiba yun. Ang gusto ng stockholder, gumastos ka para sa corporate social responsibility. Pero ang gusto ng manager, profit maximization. Sino masusunod? May-ari. Okay? So, ano mangyayari sa management? Ay, you're fired. With due process. Okay? Unfriendly takeovers are especially hostile to inefficient management that is replaced. So, for example, yun nangyari kay, hindi naman siya unfriendly takeover, yun nangyari kay Mang Inasal, it was purchased by Jollibee Foods Corporation. Kaya part na siya ng Jollibee Foods Corporation, pero yung may-ari na Mang Inasal is a shareholder ng JFC. Okay, yun yung nangyari before. That's a takeover. Okay? When another company wants to buy your company. Kung payag ka, friendly takeover. Kung hindi ka payag at ang ginawa niya, binili niya yung boto ng majority of the hindi naman basta ganon, majority of the stockholders, binoto yung pag-take over. Ang tawag doon, hostile or unfriendly takeovers. Hindi siya maganda. Okay? That's limitations. Okay? It is unwise to seek the best technical solution to a problem if the cost of finding such a solution, okay? Cost-benefit. Ikaw ba'y gagasto sa isang bagay na alam mo ang benefit ay maliit lang? No. You are an accountant in the making. You should know this. Cost-benefit theory. For a company that you are serving as an accountant, as a manager, as a CFO, always use cost-benefit theory. Will the company benefit more if I sacrifice some of the budget for this expense? Pag ang sagot mo ay hindi, do not pursue. Why? Ikaw papagalitan. Okay? As a result, what often appears to be satisfying on the part of management can be interpreted as value-maximizing behavior once a cost. Yan. When the benefit exceeds the cost, usually, value maximizing na ang ginagawa mo. Okay? So, yan. Yan. Similarly, short-run growth maximization strategies are often consistent with long-run maximization when the production, distribution, promotion advantages of large firm size are better understood. So, alam mo yung maliliit daw na measures na akala ng companies ay gastos lang. For example, yung mga seminars, team buildings, donations sa maliliit sa charity work, pagsagot sa mga calls for donations ng calamities, yung mga yung short-run growth maximization, hindi nila alam. They are contributing to a long-run value maximization. Okay? So, yun lang yung tatandaan nyo. Na yung mga maliliit na bagay, small, with a single step. Okay? So, yun. Ganun siya. Okay? Next, finally, the value maximization model also offers insight into a firm's voluntary, socially responsible behavior. Okay? So, maraming companies ngayon ang socially responsible na. They answer to the call of the community to help. Bakit? Value maximization. Okay? Yan. Profit measurement. So, we have profit, usually defined as the residual of sales, revenue minus the explicit cost. Alam niyo na yan, computation. Okay? Sa ekonomista, ang definition niya is profit as the excess of revenues over cost. The same? Yes. However, ang tinitingnan niya ay ang included sa kanya yung entrepreneurial effort and capital. And it should be compensated. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung profit na alam natin na sa accountant is just financial. Yung kanya, inilalagay niya dun sa definition ng profit, yung effort. Okay? So, yun. Next, we have opportunity cost. Okay? Opportunity cost is the cost that is forgone when you choose another alternative. Okay? For example, yung sahod mo sana, kung pinili mong mag-work as senior high school graduate, tas nag-work ka na lang, yung sahod mo doon, yun yung opportunity cost mo sana when you chose to study college. Pero, kung ikaw ay pinili mo yung magtrabaho na lang at wag mag-college, ang opportunity cost mo is yung sahod mo dapat kung ikaw ay bachelor degree holder. Between the two, ano pipiliin mo? Which has the lower opportunity cost? Doon ka sa mag-aaral ako ng college. Kasi ang opportunity cost naman na aking forgone ay maliit lang. Diba? Okay? Economic profit, business profit minus implicit or non-cash cost of capital. Tingnan nyo, pag economic profit, iba ang definition niya kaysa sa accounting profit. Dito, implicit non-cash cost. Ano yon? Effort and value considered. And other owner-provided inputs used by the firm. That's economic profit. Okay? Why do profits vary among firms? Okay, you have theories. Ang frictional profit theory, ibig sabihin yan, may disequilibrium or biglang nagkaroon ng imbalance because of biglaang changes. Like this pandemic. Hindi lagi may pandemic. So, yun nangyari sa company is frictional profit. Okay? Monopoly profit. If you're a monopolist, you have above normal profits. Ibig sabihin, sobrang laki mong kumita. Okay? If ito ay nangyayari, usually, if you have the monopoly, for example, ano ba monopolyo ngayon? Meralco. Kasi siya yung mas malaki. Although there are some energy providing, nasa kanya yung malaking monopoly ng, malaking share ng electricity as an energy provider. Okay? So, ang kanya, above normal profits siya. So, yun yung monopoly profit theory. Okay? Next, you have compensatory profit theories. First is innovation profit. Ano lang tatandaan nyo doon? It comes from innovation. Okay? Compensatory profit. Dito naman is when you gain above normal profit because you have compensated properly yung mga customer needs. Okay? Customer needs and usually yung employees' moral. So, because of that, mataas, above normal profits ka. Pero if you're not doing that, hindi ka mag-above normal profits. Hindi mo masasabing compensatory profit theory ang gamit mo. Okay? So, yun. Role of profits in the economy. So, you have above normal profits serves as a valuable signal that firm or industry output should be increased. Above normal, maganda ang performance. Below normal, hindi ka kumikita. And kailangan mong paliitin yung production level para mag-survive ka. Or mas magandang ma-dissolve ka na lang, mag-liquidate ka na lang as a negosyo. Okay? Next, you have role of business in society. So, firms exist because they are useful. You just have to remember that they survive by public consent. Kapag wala nang tumatangkilik sa iyo, malamang mamamatay ka ng yung negosyo mo. Hindi ko. Yung negosyo mo, mamamatay na. Okay? Because the public dictates if you are successful, if your negosyo is successful. Okay? So, yun. Central problems. So, 4 na. Malapit na to. 4. I'll just give the gist, ha? Recession. Ang recession is biglang from a growing economy, pag ganon, from a growing economy, ang recession is ganon, yan, ang recession ay bigla kang bumabang ganon. Yung part na bumababang ganon, that's recession. Hindi yung dulo, ha? Yung pababa. That's recession. Bakit? Biglang lumiit yung investment, walang nag-consume, may naging pandemic, and parang humina yung galaw ng negosyo. Humina yung galaw ng ekonomiya. Recession. Okay? Another possibility is that production might drop because a war or disaster had destroyed factories and other capital goods. Ngayon may war, the pandemic. We have a recession right now. The whole world is under recession. Okay? So, most of the countries, yung mga grade 7 powers like United States, Canada, okay lang sila. But, paano yung mga third world countries? Do they survive this recession? Hindi. Look at Yemen. May time kayo, nood kayo about Yemen. Okay? There was one, okay, na talagang great. Kaya ang tawag sa kanya is the Great Depression. It happened in the 1930s. Okay? Where the economy of the United States dropped significantly at marami ang nawalan ng trabaho, maraming bangko ang nagsara, at yung mga deposito sa bangko, wala. Hindi na ibalik sa mga may-ari. punong-puno ng utang ang US. That's the Great Depression. Okay, inflation. Ang inflation is increase in prices. Okay, biglang from 10 pesos na iced tea sa sachet, naging 20. Inflation. Okay? So, why? Why is there an inflation? Because baka nanggaling siya sa recession, kaya nag-inflate yung prices, or di kaya nagkaroon ng masyadong maraming lumabas na pera sa circular flow of money sa isang country, hindi na kaya nung flow. So, ang ginagawa niya, bumababa yung currency value, tumataas ngayon yung prices equivalent sa market. Okay? So, may uncertainty pag may inflation. Okay? Pag may uncertain, mga bagay na hindi sigurado, wala kang ganang gumawa. Okay? Inflation reduces competitiveness of a country. Tunay yan. When a country is known to have an inflation, walang gustong makipag-transact. Inflation is a hidden tax. Kasi, kung wari umutang ka before sa bangko, biglang nag-inflate, nagkaroon ng inflation, yung value ng inutang mo dati, maliit na ngayon. So, sinong lugi? Ikaw. Umutang. Predictable, people resort to other means to carry other business. So, yun. Next, unemployment occurs when a person is available to work, pero walang mahanap na trabaho. Able to work, but no work. Okay? So, yun. A status in which individuals are without job are seeking job. So, ano nangyayari sa kanya? So, you have reduction in the output. Kasi, kaunti yung trabahador, kaunti yung lumalabas na output. Kasi, kung ang company has 10 direct labors na gumagawa, mas marami siya na-produce. Pero because ang kaya lang ng company is 3, mas reduce yung output niya. Okay? Reduction in tax revenue. Kasi, if reduce yung output niya, kakaunti ang nabebenta ng company, kakaunti ngayon yung natataksan sa kanya ng government. Ano? Okay? O di kaya naman, dahil walang masyadong trabahador, walang income tax. Principles of taxation. Okay? Rise in government expenditure. Because of unemployment, mas maraming ayuda. Okay? Like what happened yung ECQ. Marami na wala ng trabaho. So, the government assisted through the ayuda. Anong ginawa? More government expenditure happened. Okay? Wala na daw tayong pera. Okay? Last one. Stagnation. So, ang stagnation, ano ko yun? Ang stagnation is a period of many years of slow growth. So, hindi lang siya isang taon na recession. Yun ay 4 to 5 years, nagiging 10 years na siya na slow ang paglago ng gross domestic product. That's one of the indicators na successful yung iyong negosyo, yung iyong economic status, that the economy is growing, gross domestic product and gross national product. Gawa dito sa Pilipinas, GDP and GNP gawa ng Pinoy. Okay? So, yun. Causes of stagnation, pwede siyang population growth. Okay? Might be high. So, yan. Kaya, marami ang theories na population growth is really not good for the world. Kasi, more people, more unlimited needs and wants, dapat nakikisabay yung limited resources. Okay? Fewer people might choose to work. Okay? Kapag ganyan, siguro papasahodin ka lang ng 100 pesos per week, gaganahan ka ba? No. So, ayaw na nila mag-work. Okay? The growth of labor productivity might be slow. Slow na nga yung economy dahil wala na namang nangyayari sa mundo. Excuse me. Wala nangyayari sa mundo or wala nangyayari sa Pilipinas. Gaganahan ka ba? Diba? Hindi. Buti nga ngayon, marami ang nawala ng trabaho, pero they took the opportunity na wala silang trabaho para magnegosyo. Diba? Okay? You are contributing to the economic growth of the Philippines. Okay? And that's it. Okay? So I hope you understand the lesson. Okay? This introduction to managerial economics. Expect more videos like this in our next lessons. Kasi mas prefer ko to para sa asynchronous class kaysa sa Google Meets. And, yeah. Okay? You can rewatch this if hindi mo na-gets. Or if gusto mo lang talagang makinig. Pwede naman. Okay? So, yun. Ganito lang talaga ako doon sa mga bago akong estudyante. Kaya never pa ako naging professor nila before kahit sa SBC or sa noon sa senior high, sa UB, or kahit saan. Okay? Ganito lang talaga. Chill lang. Kasi kapag stressful yung professor, will you even have the gana to make aral? Kumbaga, pilit na pilit. Mag-aaral ka, pero pilit. Pero, i-less na natin yung stress. Okay? So, just message me if wala ka maintindihan. Or if may part na hindi ka maintindihan. Sana yung may part na hindi lang maintindihan na. Okay? And then, I'll help you with that. Okay?